Hey Facebook friends and family, how you doing? This is Precious Barbara, also known as Judge PB, where we keeps it real. I just wanted to let you know about the Natchez Parish proposition taxes. Please remember to vote no, and we're voting no because the Natchez Parish School Board wants to take at least $10 million from us, and they say the money is supposed to be used on equipment and maintenance. However, when I did my research, I found out that this tax money is not being used for what they say it's supposed to be used for, or should I say some of it is not being used what they say it's supposed to be used for. For example, we have schools right now within our district that don't have lockers. We recently just had to close Clucheville down a few weeks ago because of maintenance problems, and I feel like, what are y'all doing with the money? I don't understand. I recently went to a meeting where they want to redistrict lines, and the first time they did it was $12,000 to $15,000. One of the board members didn't like the lines, and then they spent another $15,000 for to get lines redistricted. And what these lines for are basically, in my opinion, is to just get a school board member to win an election. And this election will take place in 2014, so I will have the people ready. I really don't see anything that the school board members are doing to benefit our people. So therefore, I do have a problem with giving monies away and not knowing what they're being spent for. Also, if we vote no to this tax, it will cause a decrease in taxes, a decrease in property tax, a decrease in sales and use tax, which that means that stores like Walmart and clothing stores, the taxes would go down. And anyone that is opposed to a decrease in taxes, I feel like something is wrong with that person. For example, Brad Ferguson, he continues to yell out his window that I am wrong for standing out here with my sign. But Brad, you're in real estate. The tax is gonna hurt your people that are in that buys homes from you. I don't understand. So if I was in his district, I would not be voting for him as my parish council, because anyone that is for taxes is against the people, especially during times like this, because this is a time for a recession. And also, we're voting no to all Natchez Parish proposition taxes as a protest against the Natchez Parish School Board. We are tired of you treating our families and children as if they were dogs and scums off the street. How dare you strip our 4 black girls off a homecoming queen, off a homecoming court? How dare you send the police to put handcuffs on some 9 and 10-year-olds? How dare you take 2 failing principals and then just switch them? Their schools were already failing. It don't make any sense to me. How dare you continue to do these things that hurt the people? I don't understand that, and I just don't understand why would anyone vote yes. Carl Means, I have to ask you a question. Did you tell Jackie Page to get on the radio and promote this tax? Did you tell her to tell the people to vote yes? How can Jackie Page get on the radio and tell anyone to vote yes when she don't even come to the school board meetings? As I've stated in articles before, I and the media and the supervisors at school board meetings are the only one at the board meetings. No other citizen attends other than me. And how can I rely on Natchez Times to report the right story when they are paid by the school board? They are on their payroll. So at this time, I can't really believe anything that they're saying. And I've also been hearing that we have pastors that are going out telling people to vote yes to the Natchez Parish School Board tax. No pastors at these school board meetings, only me. I am the only citizen that is not related to the school board in any type of way that are at those meetings. So pastors, how can you tell a person or persons to vote yes? I was talking to a lady last night who told me that a pastor told her to vote yes to everything as opposition towards me. And this woman said in the same breath that when she took her child to Baton Rouge, Louisiana to get some type of educational background or educational training, her child couldn't even compete. She had to bring her child back to Natchez, Louisiana so her child could graduate. And this pastor told her to vote yes to all of the amendments and proposition on the ballot. That is foolishness. That is ludicrous. I don't even understand that type of stuff. Pastors are supposed to help the people. They're supposed to feed the people, clothe the people, take the people from one place to the next. But you know why they're saying yes? Because of most of those people that are in their congregation are educators or teachers or employed by the school board. And why would I tell them yes? Because of course I want to get that tithe money. You see, if I can get that tithe money, then I can put it up in the building fund, and then we'll have a building fund for 40 or 50 years. So when are you going to build the church already? The government wants your taxes and the church wants your tithes. Who do you trust? Remember, people, they only do what you let them do because you don't challenge them. The pastor is not your God. He's supposed to be your ambassador. And no way that I can make someone a God that lives one way in the pulpit, but when they get out, they are hypocrites. They're just like that coalition Christian thing or whatever. That's for those pastors. That's a bunch of coalitions. Some of those people in there are whores. You hear what I say? I'm in their cause with their members, praying that they would stop prostituting people. Yeah, your members know, praying that you will stop sending your sexual body parts through the internet, trying to lure young women to your congregation, telling you're paying $500 after church hours. Some of them are a bunch of whores that's in that coalition. They're not a coalition, they're a coalition. So anytime you want to try to put a pastor in a political arena, give me one that's holy. Don't give me a whore. I want something that's holy in that political realm, not something that's whorish. And that's all I got to say about that matter. And also, I would like to say that we're going to talk about this parish council and parish president. I voted for Patsy Ward Hoover. I don't know Mary Verwaltz. I don't know Ricky LaCour. I've never really talked to them. I've had one conversation with Mary Verwaltz, and I don't even understand why she came to the hood in a beat-up car when she knows she got a nice ride. What you're trying to say, that you relate to poor people? I can't vote for you because I don't know you. You haven't did anything for the community. You might have did something for the rural area, but we don't know who is Ricky LaCour. If I was in District 1, I would vote for Chris Page because he is a man that I admire, because when I say I didn't know him in the newspaper, he came to me and introduced himself before these elections, before I even knew he was running. And then as I stood out there on my signs, he gave me some wisdom. I can't vote for the other two candidates because one of them was a part of that coalition, and I can't vote for a man of God that ain't living right. And then one of them is a white man trapped in a black man's body. He can get nothing from me. As I said, Brad Ferguson, I wouldn't vote for you. I don't know who told you to run, but I wouldn't vote for you. I don't know if anybody told you to run, but you couldn't get my vote. And when it comes to the parish president, I'm disappointed. I can't vote for either man because I don't know you. I don't know what you stand for. Ricky Nowlin, I told you before, you have not helped those between the ages of 18 and 40 that are in poverty. You can't get my vote. Jail Langloss, who are you? Who are you? You know, only conversation I had with you was when I was trying to tell you that I wanted to get an interview with you, and you came to me as if I was your slave child. Here goes some ballots or whatever is flyers. Pass these out. I don't work for you. You don't own me. And then you call me a girl. The other day, don't you know that's a racial slur? Let me teach you something. You don't call a black woman or a black man, girl, or boy. That's racial. Y'all hit Lee Posey with that. I told him you thought the black girl was dumb. I was trying to be sarcastic. You don't call me no girl. And Rick Nowlin is not for people that are in poverty. He's not for us. He don't stand for us. He don't speak for us. As they stood out there and talked about Obama, and I'm not telling nobody to vote for Obama. You vote for who you want to vote for. But as the people stood there and talked about Democrats, he was shaking his head no. And I don't understand. And I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I chose to stay out of that mess because right now I don't trust either. And I said that maybe after this election I would pick a party, but right now I'm just neutral in the matter. And also I was told by a black man that he was instructed to run for parish president, but he chose not to because he said that he was not going to get in something that people try to throw at him. Because if you try to give me something, that means I owe you something. So kudos to that man that said no, because what they would have done, they would have used you to help split the votes between you and Gerald Langlos, and then Rick Nolan would have got in there without a fight. But I thank you that you said no. So let's see what happens in this election now. This is an election you need to pay attention to. This is a strategic election between the parish presidents. This will teach you how to win. This will teach you. We're going to see who wins this one. And I just want to say that I am for the children. I'm for helping the people in the community, helping those who are in poverty. Let me remind you of something. If I have a whole gang of educators, at least most or all of the educators are after me. I have the pastors that are fighting against me. I have people who are in the legal arena or fighting against me. I have politicians fighting against me. I have black and white socialites fighting against me. Now, if it's one woman and I'm flipping the city up just by with one proposition, what could we do if it was 20 of us? What could we do if it was 50 of us? Man, we could turn this city upside down. We will let those politicians know, let those judges know that we are no longer taking your crap. No longer will you take our monies and do what you want. But this year, it is the year of the people. That's why I'm telling my people, vote no. I'm telling my people that are in poverty, that are minorities, I'm telling you to vote no to all Natchitoches Parish proposition taxes. Take back your money. Take back your schools. And if we want to give the teachers a raises, then you pass that through a ballot and let us vote for it. You don't give them a raise without our approval. You don't need a raise until you earn it. We're 47th in the nation in education. How dare we give you a raise? We would be foolish. You think we're going to take the money from our children? Take the money from them and give it to you? Are you crazy? But we're voting no to this tax because this tax is going to cause a decrease in taxes, decrease in property taxes, decrease in food taxes, decrease in sales and use taxes, a decrease. We'll be able to buy food for our children, buy uniforms for school. We'll be able to buy them presents if they need them. We'll be able to give them a place to live. How dare you tell us to vote yes for a tax that will hurt our children so you can get a raise? Are you serious? What kind of economy do we live in? You will never get it from us, and I mean never. Vote no to all Natchitoches Parish school proposition taxes for our children and for our community. I encourage you to vote no. And I thank you once again for listening.